recording.
Oh.
Is it recording? It's recording, I think, yeah.
Yeah, it's recording.
The more that where are you? There you go. Okay. The more that you do lives, and this goes for anybody, the more you do anything, the easier it gets. Like the first time, I'm just going to tell you guys, I've said this before for some of you that have been on here. Look at this, I love this. Allie's joining us live outside. I love it. I feel like she's a news person that's, whatever. I love it. I would never have ever done a Zoom. Just to tell you that, right? Never done a Zoom. And now not only are we doing Zooms, but I'm hosting them. So that's like really insane. So the more you do things, you get out of your comfort zone. It's not as big of a deal that we put it as we put it in our heads. If you can talk to people face to face just about life, then you can do lives. You can do all that stuff. I've said 100 times before. If you guys are not comfortable, hey Audrey, if you're not comfortable or you're not whatever, hop on to LYLAS. That's what we're here for. We're here for support. Hey, I'm gonna pop on a live. Try to get a little bit of a notice. I felt really bad I missed your live.
I couldn't give a notice. Otherwise, I was gonna chicken out.
That's okay. No, that's totally okay. Totally okay. And the fact that you did it scared anyway, there's thousands of books out there about doing it scared anyway. So good for you. Honestly, good for you. But for those of you who do kind of get yourself psyched up to do it ahead of time and, get on there, get support from us. We're all going to help. We're all here to help each other. We all want to, succeed with each other and support each other. And that's what it's about, right? So, okay. So it's been a month since we've done a Zoom, which is crazy. And I'm not sure whether I'm going to go to twice a month or it's hard to do it every single week because I know there's a lot of girls that would participate in a live video where I share stuff than they would face-to-face. It's just, listen, it's scary, to think you're going to be sitting in front of a camera and watching someone or interacting, or I'm going to call you guys out. Which, Christina, by the way, in case you didn't know, at the end of the call, we all do something together. So just thought to let you know, everybody else I know has done it with me before. So just so you know, you're not by yourself, but it's something that might seem a little weird your first time. The more times you're on this, you're gonna think something's weird. In fact, tonight, my husband we were driving home, and we were talking about because we've got a friend over here to watch Bates Motel, and we were talking about I'm like, I need to do Zoom. You guys hang out for a little while, and he's like, you guys are gonna say that at the end, right? I'm like, yeah. So he even knows we do it. So which is kind of cool actually, and he's been practicing some dance moves for you, Courtney. So you better get to Blue this month.
Oh gosh.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
I think you're ready. You guys are together, right? You guys are together. You're kicking tail, Christina.
Christina's insane. I'm pointing to where she is on my screen.
He's awesome. Doing that. We're all different on the screen. I know. Amazing start. You have taken this and run with it. Seriously, run with it. It's amazing. And I have a feeling in the near future you're going to be on a team call with me at night. Just so you know. I see it coming. I see you being a presenter of the month sometime soon. I can tell. But anyway, is Liz shopping? What is she doing? Oh, she's in her kitchen. Oh, okay. I was like, did she take us with us to the store?
She's cooking dinner.
She's cooking dinner for all of us.
To go on a Zoom call, shopping is commitment. I like it. So look how awesome this is. You're in an office. I'm in my office. I can't tell where you are. I know you look like you're in maybe your dining room or living room. Same. You're in bed. I know that, Lisa. You're always in bed. Now in your car. Okay. Liz, Allie is going to be that person tonight that's going to pop into different areas. First, she's in the front yard. Now she's in the car.
It was too cold. I had to move to my car.
Competition thing. She's going to pop into the area in just a second. I can feel it.
My kids are throwing fits.
What is your temperature?
Right now it's 30.
Oh no.
So it was a little cold. So I had to move to my car. Madeline's in my house throwing a fit, so I had to leave because you guys wouldn't hear anything. So I just snuck away.
30 degrees? What are we at? 80s today, guys? Lisa?
Yeah, I think so.
In time?
Very nice.
It was 80 here.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys need to let's just all move to Florida. Anybody, if you're on LYLAS, you gotta move to Florida. It's just going to be a requirement of the teams. You didn't know that when you signed up for that $99 that was going to be that's part of it. Sorry,
I'm game.
Surprise. Tanya apparently got the memo, and she's here, so she's the first one. And look, Audrey looks like she's cozy in bed. I like it.
Yep.
And Liz is making us all dinner. So this is pretty awesome. This is pretty awesome. So anyway, how is everybody's month doing? How's everybody feeling about the month? We've got products that came out. Who has Bittersweet? Did anybody get their Bittersweet yet?
I just got it today. Like I got it as I walked into my house.
I have it on. I love it.
I haven't opened it yet. I just got home a little while ago, and so I just got it. I want to use it tomorrow.
If you like, I don't know, if you like Victorious, I think you're gonna love Bittersweet. It's just an extra little pop of color. Just that extra. And I'm hooked on Victorious now. Like that's my base.
Yeah, have you seen Lorinda, how she used it as like a concealer?
No.
Oh, that's amazing. Like it's a little harder for me because I'm a little bit darker, but I still use it. She uses it as with her foundation brush and uses it, and she covers her entire face with it as like a concealer and then does her foundation on top, and it's amazing. I use it just under my eyes because I just use it more as a highlighter because I'm darker than she is.
Are you talking
great.
Are you talking about Victorious or Bittersweet?
Yeah, Victorious.
Oh, I thought you said she would use Bittersweet. I'm like, that's
no, Victorious.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, she did a live on it like 2 weeks ago. And it's great. And she uses it as a concealer. And she uses so little, like as much as you probably do for your eyes.
Wow.
It's great. I've been doing that trick a few times here and there.
Try that. That's one of the things that I love about our products is they are so versatile. You can use them for anything. Like I actually have, hey Mike, I actually have,
come back and say hi.
I have Bittersweet on, of course, on my eye. Hey, I have Bittersweet on my eye, and I also have it on my lips, and then I put Lippy on top of it. And so even when like the lip gloss gun it goes away, I still have that cream shadow because we know it lasts all day. So kind of cool. Like it's a different look, so it's kind of cool. I have Sophisticated on my cheeks, which is really dude.
You guys hear him?
Little attention person, you. Goodness. No, I'm just joking. But anyway, Sophisticated. I don't know. Have you guys seen Sophisticated or no? Yes, and like in person.
No.
Right. Like it scared the heck out. Well, really? Oh, so apparently Dexter now wants the attention. Mike gets it first, now Dexter wants it. I love it. But Sophisticated, I mean, I've been selling Unique for over 3 years, and I've had the mineral pressed blushes came out in September of 2014. So I've had all of them since then. I have never used Sophisticated. Terrified. Because I'm terrified of it because it was scary to me. And I saw Carol Newton post a little video the other day where she uses it on her cheek, and then she used it as her on her crease. So I'm like, you know what, I'm going to try it. Whatever. She's got kind of the same similar skin tone as I have. Boom. I love it. Like, I love it. Hold on a second. I'm going to talk amongst yourselves for a second. Okay. That means talk. You guys are giggly. Allie, you're a weather reporter. You're on. Oh, Allie, share what you posted in LYLAS. There you go. Boom. Have the product on hand.
Well, there's a Facebook group that somebody was asking about the sunless tanning. She wanted some sunless tanning spray, and she heard about Unique, but she was just open for suggestions. And somebody tagged me in the post, and luckily I had one on hand because she needed it as like ASAP. So it was awesome. I was glad I had it on hand. So
it is. It's you know. And listen, we aren't a stock company. You don't have to hold stock. I have a lot of stock just because I do a lot of cash and carry. I know how I am, and I'm one of those people who, if I want something, I want it now. And I don't mean that like weird, but I'm just saying, like, if say you're selling Girl Scout cookies, let's just say that, for example. God knows I can't refuse those. If you come to me with a box of Girl Scout cookies, or you tell me, hey, I'm selling Girl Scout cookies, what do you want? I can guarantee you're going to get a lot more from me if you have them right there and I can take them home with me. If you say, I'm selling Girl Scout cookies, but if you go to my website and you order from my website, then you can get them in, a week or whatever. My intentions are truly to go to your website and order them. But I can tell you right now, there's probably about a 50% chance I'm not going to. And it's not it's not that. Hey, Kelly.
Kylie.
God. Is that you, Courtney? Oh, you had a guilty looking face. Your face is always guilty. What am I saying? You always have a little mischievous face about you. But anyway, my point is that, like, my intentions wouldn't be necessarily to not order from you from your website, but listen, life gets in the way, you get busy, you get distracted, you don't always have your card on you, whatever it is, there's tons of reasons why. So I always think of myself in that position, and that's why I curate things that are the most, that I sell the most of. Who is that? I don't know who that is. I can't hear. I don't know if you guys can. Mike?
He's in bed. He went to bed, so it's not him.
Just checking. I don't know who.
Yeah, she was blaming you.
Sorry, Mike. That's what happens when you make a big ruckus. I don't know whose phone that is, but anyway. The thing is that, like, that's why I have cash and carry, because I have tons of people that want it now. They want it right now. And I don't ever, back when we had that issue a long time ago, foundation was on back order, I had all the colors, and I can't tell you how many I sold when everybody else was like, oh my gosh, I don't have anything. I had stuff in hand, and I was that saving person who, when somebody ran out of their foundation, I didn't want to go to the store and buy another brand. I wanted to so I know that it's not always budget friendly to do that. So if you start small, use your Y-Cash when you do it. Maybe grab a mascara and then sell that, and then kind of like build it up one by one. There's a video, and I'll post it, from a previous presenter. She's no longer with Unique anymore. She's with another company now. But she built her entire business and went black status. But she built her entire business starting with 4 mascaras. And she did this video on how she did it, and it's amazing. I'll share that in, just know she's not with Unique anymore, so don't, like, if you go to follow her, she's not going to.
Lee, it's hard to understand you.
Huh?
I'm having a hard time understanding you.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There's something with, well, can everybody?
You should try to mute.
Can everybody just mute for just a quick sec? Okay, make sure it's defiant. I don't know. Okay, did it get quiet? Can somebody give a thumbs up? They got quiet? Okay. Well, anyway, when you guys go to talk, just unmute yourself. That way, because I don't want you not to talk. I want you to talk, but that way everybody can hear. So anyway, I'm going to post her video. Again, like I said, she's no longer with Unique, so if you go to follow her on YouTube, it's fine, but she's not going to post Unique stuff. But her name is Lindsay Colomb, and she really had an amazing start with her business. She had no money. She started out with 4 mascaras and built her business off of 4 mascaras, and basically took commission and then would buy back in and do this, and you'll have to watch it. It's worthwhile. If you're going to have anything in stock, I would encourage mascara is definitely one. I know that your whole thing was with the tanning spray, right? Was it with the tanning? You're so cute. But find things that whatever you sell the most of, maybe have one extra. I don't want anybody to get to a point where you're get yourself in debt with the makeup or anything like that. That's not the purpose of this at all. In fact, I highly discourage that. We're here to make money, not to lose money. And I know that we need to have investing in our business and have products on hands and things like that. But I'm just maybe even just like 1 mascara extra, like the next time you go to order, if you can figure a way to come up, it's not even the $29, it's less when you figure out your commission. it might be beneficial for you to have on hand. I know I carry a mascara with me in my purse all the time, and I sell them a lot at stores. I'll go up to a cashier, I start talking to a cashier, and I always compliment them, and it's a genuine compliment. I find something about them that I think, whether it's their smile or their skin or something, and I compliment them. We start chatting, and a lot of times we'll talk about the mascara. She'll ask what I do. I mean, because I buy a lot of stuff. It's usually at Target. I buy a lot of stuff at Target, and so it's kind of a while that she's checking out with me, so we kind of get to know each other. And I try to go to the same cashier a lot of times, because then I can build that relationship. So maybe I don't do it that first time. I don't sell a mascara as soon as I need somebody for the first time every time. But I have four cashiers at Target that I've been working with for the last year. And if one of them are working, I'm going to that lane, even if I have to wait a little bit longer, just because they know, they recognize me. You know, they'll say, how are you doing? I'm like, oh my gosh, my business is doing amazing. You know, how are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. One of these days you're going to have to try it. You know, just put little bugs in their ear. And then usually, I mean, I have to say, well, I should say 3 of the 4. I'm still working on one. I'm going to get her eventually. But 3 of the 4 are like, you know what, let me try it. Let me try it, you know. And they know I'm going to come back in and follow up. So, and I don't know if you guys saw my post earlier today about the follow-up. You got to follow up with your customers. The easiest, you know, we always talk about how hard it is for us to have online parties and to find people to do online parties for you. The best way for you to expand your network is through online parties. And that is because you're reaching your friends' friends, right? People that you would never maybe possibly have contact with, or maybe you have a contact with a couple of them, but not all of them. If you have a customer and you follow up with that customer and you say, hey, you know, how are you loving? And I always put it as a positive. Even if it ends up being a negative, I'm going to fix it so that it is a positive. If for some reason, you know, oh, I'm having a hard time using the mascara, you know, I don't know. Oh, let me send you a video. I'll shoot it. Usually I send a video when I thank them, but you know, if you haven't done a video yet on how to apply it, do the video. When you sell a mascara to someone, send a little thank you email or a thank you message on Facebook and pop that video in there. You know, it's just that extra little thing so that, you know, listen, if you have any questions with it, let me know. But here's a little video to kind of show you how I apply it. When I first started using it, I was scared to use it because of the whole 2-tube thing, 3-step thing. It's not that hard. It doesn't take that long at all. But I wanted to show you how to use it just to make it easier. And then you follow up with them again in another couple weeks to see how they're liking it, see if they have any questions, things like that. As soon as they give you that green light that they like the products, boom, that's when you say, I can help you earn more free products. You know, and don't say party. Party scares the heck out of people. I try not to hardly ever say party. But just say to them, hey, listen, you know, and right now I'm doing my 10 favorite items. That's kind of what I'm doing. That's what I'm sharing in my events, are my 10 favorite items. And of course, showcasing the mascara for the first 4 days and then trickling in the others the last 4 days, and then sharing the opportunity at the end. One of the things that we're going to work on this team as a group together somehow, I don't know if we'll do it on Zoom or we'll just do it on the team page, is I want us to work together on an opportunity video. If you don't have an opportunity video, you need to do an opportunity video. The fastest way for you to, okay, we have somebody else cooking or cleaning. I love it. I love it. Multitasking. I love it. The fastest way for you to be able to be successful in this business, because you can only do so much on your own personal sales. I mean, obviously you make more money with your personal sales than you do as your team grows, but you want to have that residual income. You want to work really hard now and eventually down the road not have to work as hard. You're going to have to always help coach. You're going to have to always help your team. But it's not that grind, that daily grind that you do all the time now, you know? So the best, easiest way to do that is to build a team to help others and to teach others to do what you're doing. And the easiest way to do that is to have an opportunity video. A lot of times people don't want to get that pitch. It feels salesy. But if you say, hey, if I shoot over a video, would you mind taking, and don't make that video long. And that's one of the things we're going to work on are things. The worst thing you can do is make a super, super long video. Hold on, somebody's chatting with us. Who's chatting? Oh, Tanya asked, okay, this is so cool. I haven't really done this too much. Okay, so what is an opportunity video? An opportunity video, for those that don't know, and thank you for the question, awesome thing. An opportunity video is sharing the business, sharing, you know, a sponsoring. It's like a sponsoring video. You know, basically, kind of breaking down. You want to make it short because you don't want to lose interest. If it goes on and on and on, or you kind of, people always talk about people throw up in videos, or they throw up on when they go to try to pitch somebody about the business because it's too much information and they feel overwhelmed and they're like, whoa, it's not for me, it's too much. So you want to make your video really small, to the point, bullet points. I don't know if I did a post the other night and it's just like, you know, no auto ship, or if you want to focus on the sisterhood and the confidence and the this and the that, but you want to focus on just a couple of things, and we're going to make it creative. We're going to do it differently, where you're not just sitting here saying, I want you to be a part of my sisterhood, you know, blah, blah, blah. We're not going to do that. We're going to do it where, you know, we're going to hold up some pictures for certain things, saying things so people read it. We're going to mix it with a few different things so that it's fun and it's not so intimidating for you. And then it keeps their interest, because when you change up the way, like a screen where it changes and it shows something else, that's why those videos where people, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but they have, and you're going to see my notes, but where you've seen people like will have something and like they'll go on for like 3 or 4 minutes and they do this and you read it and they do, and you'll sit there the whole time and watch what they're saying. It's proven that if you can change the person's mindset, like change it for a second to something else, they will stay focused. If you're just talking like me right now, you guys are probably boring the heck out of all of you guys right now, constantly talking, but you're going to lose people's attention. So we're going to work on an opportunity video together, because that's going to be one of the best ways for you guys to sit here and work on sponsoring. Those of you that are interested in building your teams and sponsoring, I have started those sponsoring challenges. If you haven't participated in them, I highly recommend you going back and starting to. There's been 2 of them posted so far. The reason I haven't done 3 is because I don't want people to fall too far behind. I want to kind of space them a little bit. But it is important that we do. The second one is about the 10 days of reasons why you're part of Unique, why you love Unique. And I had you write them all out ahead of time. And the reason for that is that, number 1, you wouldn't forget to do your post. Number 2, it'd be super easy because you already did all the thought process on what you were going to post. And number 3, it takes 7 to 10 times people to see stuff before they really start paying attention to what you're doing. And so if you're doing 10 days of whys, they're going to start by day 7. They're going to be like, I know she's going to be posting another one. And they're going to be waiting to see what it is. And you want that interest peaked, because then that's your chance to sit here and have them be interested in what it is that you're sharing. Going back to what I was saying about the whole party or event party, whatever you want to call it, which we're not saying party, but your customers are the best way for you to sit here and build your network, because you already know, number 1, that they like the products. If they like the products, guess what? They're going to be more wanting to try. They're going to be more open to trying more products, especially if they can get them for free. Number 2, if you encourage them, and that's one of the hardest things to do is to have a good hostess. But if you encourage them to sit here, and I'll tell you who was an amazing hostess for me. I'm just going to tell you right now. Is that lady? Oh, can't see her. Never mind. It's Jessica. Jessica was one of my hostesses at one time before she joined, and I have to tell you, she blew me away. I don't know if she knows this or not. I think I might have told you before. I'm not really sure. She was so interactive with her group, so interactive. I remember popping on one day, and she had already done like 2 posts, and I hadn't even posted yet, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this girl's a rock star. She needs to be part of Unique. But seriously, if you can get your hostess, and it doesn't make a difference. And that's the thing, like we always are wanting that immediate gratification, that immediate sale. It's not always about right now. If your party can do 0, but you don't know who you've touched in that party. And if you're building relationships and people are liking your post or commenting on your post, you better be friend and requesting them. You look at their picture, don't just comment, don't just like or something. Go to their profiles, become part of their life so that they start having a connection with you. Every single person I friend request, when they accept my friend request, I sit here, I go to their pictures. Yes, I Facebook stalk. I will go to their picture. I'll find one that I connect with, whether it be an animal, because I love animals. That's the easiest one for me to always talk about with people. But whether, your animal, sometimes it's kind of weird to talk about someone's kid right away, because, they might be like, you're kind of creepy. Not that I'm creepy, but they may think you're creepy because, like, what the heck, your friend requested me, now you're talking about my kids. But I always try to find the animal. It's just because to me that's super easy. Everybody's like, oh, somebody loves my animals. Comment on their pictures. Don't just like pictures. You've got to put that extra effort in, because when you comment on them, then number 1, they're going to see your stuff the next couple days. It's just the way Facebook works. And number 2, they're like, wow, they're taking an interest in my life, which is kind of cool. And who doesn't like to get a compliment, right? So make sure that you're not just friend requesting people and thinking, poof, they're going to appear as customers. It doesn't work like that. You've got to network. You've got to build those relationships, and it takes effort and it takes time. And when you're in these parties and you're working these parties, when you have people that are commenting or liking or anything, holy crud, grab those people and become friends with them, because they're already telling you, I'm kind of interested in what it is you're saying. Even if they don't buy, it doesn't matter. You know, this is long term. This is future. You never, oh, rats. Man, I was just getting started. Okay. You never know. So you wanna make sure that you're building these relationships and getting involved in other people's lives. You can't just do posts on your wall all the time and think that that's just, I mean, yes, it is attraction marketing when you have people do posts and you get people to like and comment, things like that. That's awesome. But you really want to put that extra effort and do the behind the scenes for them. Make them feel good. Go to their wall, go to their pictures, and sit here and talk about what's going on in their life and take interest in them. Because when you start taking interest in them, I can guarantee you they're going to start taking interest in you. That's my big thing on the whole network marketing thing. What else? So anyway, so Jessica was an awesome person, and I knew when she hosted that party and she started, you know, getting in there. Not all hostesses are going to interact with your party, and they're not going to interact with your customers or their friends, which would be your customers. And that's okay. Just keep doing your thing. Do it as if you're getting 100 people talking to you all the time. You want to keep that energy going. You want to keep it flowing, and you want to sit here and just have all this. Because I can tell you, I've had many people that have signed up with me after that have told me it looks like you have a lot of fun with what you're doing, and they didn't buy. So you just never know. You never, ever, ever know. So always post as if everybody's your biggest fan and everybody's watching you. And if you need extra people to sit here and comment and like and stuff, you know, you always have us. If you haven't participated, I have not had a chance this afternoon. Work was insane this afternoon for me. So I haven't had a chance to go back and look. If you participated, I know Tanya did. She was my first one this morning, and thank you very much for your compliment, my love, and your post. If you haven't participated in that, you know, give that sister the why, I can't remember what I said now. See, it tells you how my whole day is. Whatever I said this morning, whatever the why sister love was, whatever it was, where you're going to sit here and support another why sister, by posting on their walls that they have somebody that says, oh, wow, if they're talking about whatever product it is, you know, if you haven't participated in it, please do. I encourage you to sit here and support each other. It's huge. And if you have someone support you, make sure you're doing it to somebody else too, because it's not really kind of fair and cool if, you know, you're getting the love and you're not giving the love back. Not that that's happened here. I'm just saying. Yeah. Oh, okay. So going back to what I was saying before, we got 7 minutes. We're okay. So this was the super, super scary color for me. This is sophisticated for those of you who haven't seen it yet. It looks pink here, but it's not pink. It's like orangey, orangish. I don't know. Anyway, I love it now. Like, I only use Sweet. Sweet was the only color I ever used. I've used it for 3 years. This weekend, for the first time, I put Sweet away and I used Sophisticated. So you never know. Don't be afraid of our products. Here I am always preaching about that, and I am. I'm afraid of some of our products. I'm scared of them. Really scared. But I mean, you just need to do it. It's like Palette 5. I love Palette 5. If you look at Palette 5, it'll scare the living you-know-what out of you because it's so bright and so vibrant. But you know what? It's some of the prettiest colors on that I've ever seen. And I've done some amazing looks, and I've gotten more confidence from my pictures when I wear Palette 5. So don't be afraid to you know, go crazy with some of the bold colors and try them. You never, ever know. Okay, so I have been talking nonstop. What do you guys have to share? What's been going on with your lives? Unmute yourselves and let's chat. We have 5 minutes before our big finale. Yes, it's just like old times, cricket time. I love it. Oh, Courtney. All right, girl.
I did a party and it failed. I did a party for skincare and it didn't do anything. And I don't know how to get people to interact whatsoever. I did videos, I did posts, and I did just like comments and stuff.
Okay.
I don't think it anything.
How many people were in your party? Do you recall?
I think she invited like 50 and 10, I think, accepted.
So you did an event?
Yeah.
Event. Okay. Did anybody like any of them or comment at all, or was it like absolutely crickets?
I think I got 2 likes in the beginning for the welcome video, and then she tagged a person in one of them, but that was really it after that.
Did she interact in the party at all or no?
Yeah, she commented on different stuff I asked questions on. Like, I did like a few question stuff, and she responded to it, but nobody else.
Okay. Did you friend request the people that liked your welcome video?
No.
Okay, friend request those people. Go back and friend request those people. Find your event. You go to the past event.
Yeah.
Find them. Friend request those people. Work on those relationships. Listen, I'm just going to be honest. Not everyone at my parties does well. A ton of them flop. Sometimes they flop when there is active hostesses, and sometimes they flop when there's not. And then sometimes they kick tail, and I can't give you a reason why. I can't. It's the same. I use the same party script every single time. Sometimes it's timing. Sometimes it's, did you do the 10-day? Did you do a 5-day? What did you do?
I did the link was full 10 days, but I only did like posts for 7 days, I think.
Okay, and you did like 2-3 posts a day type thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just, I would work on those 2 people that liked your, because if they liked your welcome, that means they like you. So that's a big plus, and I would just work on, outside of that party, just work on building those relationships with those 2 people, and then take it from there. Don't get discouraged. I know it's discouraging. I know, listen, I understand. I do know it's discouraging when you work so hard, you put so much effort in, and then you don't get anything out. You're like, really? It's kind of a bummer. Just think long term. Just try to think, this is just that. Instead of thinking of it as your sales, think of it as your way to reach new people that you didn't have before and work on those relationships. And you never know where those relationships are going to take you. I can guarantee you, there's different, listen, Jessica, 2 people. I would never have known these 2 ladies had they not been in a party I was doing, right? Tanya, we were in a party, right?
Yeah.
And I know, Jessica, we were, right? And I don't know that you guys bought for me at the time, but
I
we were
didn't.
friendly, right? Okay, so Tanya's a perfect. Tanya and I did not. She did not purchase with me right now. Why the heck no? I'm just joking. But she didn't purchase with me at the party. But she must have liked something. We connected somehow because we became friends. We built a relationship. Fast forward now, she's a presenter, and not only that, she's coming out of her shell and she amazes me every day. So that's my point, though. That party didn't have anything going on with it, but you got to think long term with relationships and work on those and build those, because you never know where those are going to take you. It's not always, it's more further from that. Go ahead. Somebody's going to say something or no? No? Silent? Okay. Courtney, were you going to say something?
Hi. Was I? I don't remember.
Okay. Anybody?
Hey,
Yes.
I remember now.
Yes.
When you were talking about like having a couple things on hand, and people might not always go, like, they're less likely sometimes to just go to your website and order after talking to you. And so I've started really offering to order for people.
Yes.
And that has boosted my sales so much. And so I invoice them either PayPal or I have Square as well. And so I lose like 2 or 3% or something, but it's so worth it because
You
doubled my sales. Yeah.
I've heard, honestly, I've heard, sounds loud again. I've heard 3 times this weekend that our website is confusing to order from. 3 times out of nowhere. So I have ordered for these 3 ladies, and I highly encourage you to take that extra step with your customers. Order for them. You can PayPal, like you said, you can PayPal invoice. I know that you can pay through Facebook. I haven't done that yet, but I know people can do that. There's different ways that I don't encourage you to get checks, because people can bounce checks and you're not protected. PayPal, you are protected. But I would definitely consider going that extra step, and we're down to less than a minute. Go that extra step. Good point. Go that extra step and order for your customers. It's huge. It's great customer service too, by the way. Okay, are we ready for it? Oh yes, Allie, quick.
Just a quick question. It says that we could only order $1,000 worth of stuff somewhere. Like I'm getting up there. I order for other people. all that into PayPal and stuff, but now I'm like around 1,000.
Just break it up. Break up. You can't do $1,000 order without it going to compliance. Break it up.
Oh,
It is
one
single
order.
sale.
One
Yeah.
order. One
Oh,
order.
okay. I thought it was like the whole month. Okay, that makes sense.
Nope.
Okay, thank you.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Break it up. All right, Christina. End of the time. We say, I am the page on the count of 3.